A White House meeting that started out to be a kickoff for negotiations over rare earth minerals suddenly turned into a very public confrontation between two world leaders.
President Trump, Vice President Vance, and Ukrainian President Zelenskyy shouting over one another in the Oval Office. NBC's Julie Sirkin has details from Capitol Hill.
What began as a meeting to discuss a historic peace deal that could have ended the brutal war in Ukraine quickly spiraled into a standoff between President Trump, Ukrainian President Zelenskyy, and Vice President Vance.
You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
The tense exchange, unprecedented in the Oval Office, the room traditionally reserved for diplomacy, capped off weeks of a public feud between the two leaders.
What you're doing is very disrespectful to the country.
Zelenskyy and European allies uneasy that President Trump is inching closer toward Russian President Vladimir Putin, who started the full-scale invasion 3 years ago.
I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America and for the good of the world.
The day started amicably, with Trump and Zelenskyy expected to sign a deal for Ukraine's rare earth minerals in exchange for U.S. support and long-term security.
We have something that is a very fair deal.
Really, I hope that this first document, will be a first step to real security guarantees for Ukraine.
Instead, it appears President Trump scrapping the plan for now, posting on social media, "I want peace." He disrespected the United States of America in its cherished Oval Office. He can come back when he is ready for peace. Not long after the president's post, Zelenskyy left the White House at his urging. And earlier this morning, a bipartisan group of senators, including Trump ally Lindsey Graham, met with Ukrainian President Zelenskyy. After that Oval Office blow-up, Graham said that Zelenskyy either needs to resign or change his tune if there is any hope of peace for the war-torn country. In Washington, Julie Sirkin, NBC News.